Back to square one, log, day one. Well, we found a witch's hut in this swamp that's a bit a ways away from the taiga over there. We just witnessed a cow take out a wolf, and our entire house over there is surrounded by at least 6 wolves, so I think we're probably going to try to find a house somewhere else. We'll see how that goes. Check in later.
5 minutes later.
So we didn't even make it through day 1 and I got attacked by a wolf, which tells me that potentially I've been close to this area. We'll respawn. I think it'll probably end up in the same area. Yep, that's survivor's vlog. Not even end of day 1. Thanks.
A few moments later.
I suppose I just really should have kept recording, because in a grand stroke of luck, I think we are back to the first spawn I was at, because that looks like a village, and that looks feasibly like the area that I was in before. I'm not sure how there's quite so many animals in the area, but yeah, I've definitely been here before, so that is really exciting. I am... oh, yep, right over there. Oh my goodness gracious. This is... okay, so we're back to my first spawn, which was not as good as the second spawn. I'm gonna waste a little bit of food getting over there. Swimming. And, oh yeah, this is the place that I don't have a base at all because I died. Yeah, that's funny. Or wait a second, didn't I have a second base this way? There's the bunch of clay I was trying to lay out. I'm not remembering where any of the rest of my supplies are. So, and none of them would still be around, I assume. So that means we're going to have to get ourselves back to tools and whatnot. But we do have clay baking up, which I guess is a form of good news. The bad news is, if I recall correctly, this particular area had very, very little built up, if not next to nothing. Yeah, the only thing we have working for us, I think, is that clay will hopefully be ready sooner rather than later. We can maybe use one of those houses as a shelter. Not sure if the roof and stuff would burn if we light a campfire in it. I think I remember asking that same question when I was last there. We definitely wouldn't want to use the wood-based building, but we could maybe use that building to the right. So what I'm gonna do is get a stick, and then I'm gonna wander this way into the village and just poke at some of that cobble, I think. Like I was saying, I don't quite remember where anything I had was, but what we definitely need is some material. So this will hopefully get us at least a stone, and we know that there's food that way, and I think it's out of the spawn radius, so it might not die overnight. Oh, that's okay. Well, that's cool. That's actually pretty beneficial. Blacksmith here. Whoa, I thought these weren't supposed to spawn around anymore. Okay, well, if we can stay in here overnight, that'd be pretty awesome. But I need more shafts, for sure. Clay's right over there. That means that hole in the wall from some of the first episodes is right over there. I'm not sure if I had any other shelter built. I'm gonna guess I didn't. But I can't help but wonder if it would be worth it to go over and investigate. First, I think I'll get some shafts. So there's one. Going for another one. I can't remember if that's the final stage before it breaks down like I did just a second ago. Oh yeah, that definitely is. Okay. So we will dig up here. I think we're just going to focus on grabbing some shafts. At some point it's going to be gloomy and I'm not going to know how to handle that. Mostly because we have little to no source of light right now. Let's see, I'm getting another sharp stone. Get that stick. So I guess I don't really have to do too much of a montage. Apologies for the background noise. My roommates are in the other room. Yeah, I guess it'll be a pretty brief montage because we were able to come back to at least a semblance of civilization. And if it doesn't rain, those bricks might be ready sooner than anticipated, which would be excellent. What we would really need now would be a quick way to get some food and shelter. I'm really worried about how those buildings are going to hold up in the face of anything. So let's see, we'll make a campfire. I'll make a fire plow, just so I have a source of light creation. Let's see, what are we doing for time? Okay, we've got a bit of time, a couple of minutes. I'll try to get at least 2 more shafts. And then we'll get some dirt carved up so that we can block one of the entrances, and hopefully it's light enough to just chill in there overnight. I think I'll keep doing a sort of mini montage in, like, I'll skip the nights and stuff when we for sure not much is going to be happening aside from cooking food or knitting or anything like that. That way the good content can be kept for you guys, and I can, you know, multitask and not have to try to talk about everything I'm doing that you've already heard before. Alright, so there's a club. Yeah, we'll try to get 2 more shafts before nighttime. That way we can have another club and we can go hunting in the morning, because we will definitely need some food. I think we are going to look out on shelter though. As long as it is not a gloomy night, we can sit in one of those buildings and be relatively safe, which will be really good news. I think the downside will be when we try to light a fire. It's probably going to have an issue with that. Alright, so we have 2 clubs. We do not have any source of string that I can see. I'm just gonna get this right now. Alright, so we have enough to block off a door. And we'll do a little bit of exploring. See if there's any food source in our immediate vicinity. I know there's a bunch over by that jungle, but that is a small bit of a trek. Okay, here's a pig. I'm gonna actually try to get him, because he's not gonna survive overnight. And by try, I guess I mean I'm going to just get him. It'll be 1 pork chop, but that's at least something. So it's a very small, abandoned village here. Ooh, is that another pig? Yes. There's another pig up there. Wow. Ooh, zombie coming out at us. Alright, nope. Come back, piggy. I just need to eat you, that's all. Because then we could cook... Oh no, we don't have the wood fuel for that, do we? But that at least means that we don't have to worry about that overnight. Alright. So which one's gonna be our new temporary home? Is that a chicken? Coming right into here? Awesome. That is just so fantastic. We're gonna be able to watch the carnage from here. Block it off semi-safely. We actually can't get over to that quite yet. That's interesting. Okay, well... I think this has... Yeah, this has a slab roof, but then all the sides are gonna burn. So that would be a better home. And if we can make some sort of safe way to jump across to it... I think I'm going to try to do that right now. Because then we could light a fire. And that would be pretty beneficial. Oh no, is this gloom? This is gloom. This is gloom. No, not quite gloom. Okay. Whew. It's close though, right? Tomorrow night, I think, will be gloom. We do have a nice free source of light from that lava. That was not what I was hoping for. And that used up a lot of energy. Alright, gotta get enough to be able to retreat back into that blacksmith shop. So I'm gonna keep recording this because this is a bit intense for me and hopefully for you. Because I'm kinda flirting with danger here, I feel. Alright. So that gets us into this building. Ooh, a spider. That'll be excellent. So I probably shouldn't try this, but I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how horribly it turns out. We're gonna light a fire. This is probably gonna have hilarious consequences. But, oh no, there is no point in lighting a fire. I did not get an extra stick. Okay, well. We'll just cut for now then. And I will see you all at the next progress point. Adios.
12 seconds later.
Welcome back once again. Just had the epiphany that some of these parts of the house are made of logs. And so we can obtain pointy sticks. And thus put the pointy stick on the fire. And do that. So before I accidentally burn this house down, we're going to grab some more of those sticks. And, you know, I think it's just going to be absolutely hilarious when this whole place does go up in flame and then I am left with no protection. I think it's going to be hilarious because at this point I'm just at a, you know, kind of screw it mode. So yeah, we're gonna light the fire. We're gonna feed the fire with some stuff so that we can have some food. And tomorrow we'll have to do more cooking. We'll hopefully be able to go kill that spider right there. We'll have a grand old time of it all. I guess the biggest hope is I don't set myself on fire, because the floor is definitely made of wood. And I know Flower Child made a lot of things burnable in the near relative past. So, just kind of hoping that doesn't come to bite us too much. So I think at this point I need to work on lighting the fire. Oop. Otherwise I'm going to run out of energy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Just want a fire, Mr. Campfire. Apparently there's some ambulances in the near vicinity. Just need a fire. Huzzah. We're gonna throw the chicken on there. Actually, we're gonna throw the pig on there, because the pig will get us more food. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and yep. As suspected, this whole place is gonna go up in flames. Oh, this is funny. No, stop. No. So that was a... shoot. Nope. Nope. I said nope. Oh gosh. Alright, so we're gonna spend the evening just letting the house burn, I guess. Oh man. Well, we got at least one night out of this house. Alright, let's see. Hasn't quite been a minute yet. Alright. 4. Lap. No, stop, reset. Stop, reset, start. Okay, so we're like 5 seconds behind. So we have those 2 bark bits. And we're gonna be left without much of a floor either. This place isn't gonna be terribly safe. Maybe I should have waited. This is just too funny though. Too funny. Oh, the fence is burned too. That's just magnificent. Oh no, that building's on fire too. Hopefully the blacksmith doesn't catch on fire. I think that's gonna be my home. Just letting everything burn. This is fine. So this makes me think of that meme. Oh no, that house didn't catch on fire. Okay, that'll be a good source of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 1 more minute on this food. Dawn is breaking. Okay. Well, the final burning could have been a lot worse. That's gonna keep setting on fire. So we're still partially protected. I think we have a safe-ish. Unfortunately, zombies are just gonna survive this. Didn't quite think of that. Ooh, that is an iron shovel. That is really good if we can get to it before it despawns without this other zombie killing us. Do we have other escape routes here? Well, we can run and jump and then expend a lot of food swimming. Yeah, unfortunately that zombie in the water there is just gonna rock it out. This food should be cooked pretty soon here. Oh, I can't tell if that zombie just despawned or not. That would be sad. Food should be... There it is. Alright. I don't think it's worth trying to keep that alive. Gosh, and a creeper? Kinda want him to blow up so he kills this zombie. Okay, I think I have little choice but to make a break for it. Okay. Alrighty. So I think we need to go kill this spider. I'm gonna hope, beyond hope, that this zombie dropped his shovel. Oh, heck yes. Oh, look at the durability on that, too. That is lovely. Oh, there's 2 spiders. Iron shovel's gotta do a bit of damage, right? Apparently not as much as I would have hoped. Okay, however, that excels us to an axe, which is great. And I'm gonna kill this bad boy. Alright, cool. Clay is still drying-ish. So with this shovel, that means we can get solid dirt blocks. Well, loose dirt blocks. I'm going to expend a bit of durability here, just gathering a bunch of dirt. Then hopefully I can shore up this place. Okay, so now we need food. We for sure need food, because we are already peckish. And that does not bode too terribly well. We have some piggies over here, which is good news. I have another piggy. Okay. Alright. So we have some pork chops to cook. So then I think we need to chop some wood to have fuel. And, okay. That clay being ready to harvest soon, today actually, would be the best kind of news. Hungry, that's not good. Hopefully we can relight that fire with the hunger we currently have. I think I'm gonna have to do that right now, rather than exploring or anything. We did expend a bit more hunger jumping off of that than we would have liked. I might consider building a little bridge thing so that can be our exit point. There is the unfortunate reality that the creeper and zombie might still be over there. Or not. Okay, that is good news. Can we jump when we're hungry? Not well enough. Okay. Okay. Made it. I'm gonna set up another fire. Are we gonna set up 2 fires? I don't think so. I'm gonna just try to get this one lit, hopefully within the hunger that we have. I guess I could make a bowstring. I don't know if a bowstring is any more likely to start the fire. If this fire plow runs out before we get the fire lit, then I will give it a shot, because we need anything that can help us right now. Come on. Come on. Yes. Alright. Get the pointy stick going. Wait until it's there, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And because we are so low on food right now, I am going to light another one. And that is mostly because I know, generally speaking, the fuel levels required for this. We're gonna hopefully have that light itself, because I don't quite have the hunger to do so. Come on, campfire, you can spread. Oh dear. We don't want to be stuck in here. We're famished, for crying out loud. Come on, little fire. Yes! Excellent. Alright, I completely forgot if it's been a minute already, so we're just going to assume it has been. One, 2, 3, 4. So that one should need 2 more, and this one needs 3 more. Oh, yep. That's to be expected with that fire being a little closer. It's kind of a weird placement. Probably should put it down there, but then it wouldn't spread, so we can set it there for next time. Gives access to it a little more easily. So that there looks like those bricks are ready. So as soon as this food is done, we're gonna go get that, and then we can have a brick oven. And then we will have really just like skyrocketed through the first steps here, which is a really welcome development considering the setback that we just had. Alright. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So another minute? Yeah. Another minute or so on this one. 2 minutes on that one. And then unfortunately we will be out of fire. We won't have enough fuel to maintain, so I'm not going to try. We might. It's going to be cutting it close. Might harvest that over there. But we can't reach it, so that would be a bad idea. Alright, and okay, so this should be done. And yeah, we're at half the stone axe. Ugh, it sucks that we had to make the bow drill. I would have liked to have another axe. But wasn't there some string? Yeah, I can see it from here. There's string over there. So we should be able to go get that tomorrow. And then we'll hopefully be in an okay spot. From there, we will need to get some more food built up and try to find a cave to start diving into, or some surface coal. Alright, so that'll have another minute. I'm going to spend that minute going to go get those bricks, just on the off chance that they can get trampled and ruined. because I would rather not that progress be destroyed. I know this is gonna cut us close to the gloom. Come on. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. That might have cut things too close. If I can get over there before it's too dark. Hopefully the fire doesn't go out. We might have just enough light when we're over here to hopefully make our way to it. Yeah, and I knew that the gloom was coming, and yet here I sit, not having done anything about it. Okay, oof. Alright. Oh, we made it. Wow. That was amazing. Okay. Alright, so we kept that fire going. Woo-wee. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna set this oven here. I have no way of lighting it though. Okay, I guess that's gonna feed that fire. We'll set that in there. See if I can... Yeah. Extend that by another 30 seconds. Get a log. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. So let's see here. Might as well try to get something cooking while we have this light. Or is it better off trying to spend our hunger to light this? 1 second while I look at the burn times. 16 sawdust lasts 4 minutes. Yeah, in the brick oven, a sawdust only lasts 10 seconds. But we could also put an entire log in there, which would make it last 10 minutes. I don't think we have a good way to access a log right now. So, as far as extending fire time, I think the campfire is best. So we just put that in there. We do have some shafts that we can use. We'll keep one aside. Punching this is probably just going to give us nothing. Let's see here. We'll add 1, 2 to get us another 30 seconds for sure. Yeah, because if we let this fire go out, we are toast. So we're gonna have to start cannibalizing some of this stuff if it comes to that. Also, we're not exactly the most safe from spiders here, I now realize. We're safe from many other things. Spiders, we are not. I'm just going to immediately make these into stuff we can use, so that it's not wasted if I die. One, two. Oh dear, that's too much. Okay, so chefs put a lot more in. That's fine. This is fine. I have enough to make. Sure don't. Okay. So we were too shy of being able to do that. Okay. The night could not go by any faster if I wanted it to. Let's see, we're going to cannibalize this. Get an extra little bit of time. Yeah, I'm gonna chop these stairs. Get us another 30 seconds. Ooh, I heard that. Spider web somewhere. Where are you at, Mr. Spider? Not quite sure, but, whoops, crap. Yeah, definitely just had to waste that energy. Okay. Scariest thing right now is going to be running out of fuel. Luckily, we have a house that we can sort of tear apart. Don't stop it. I hope that doesn't reset the cooking. That would really stink, actually. So we shouldn't need fuel on it for another minute, and in theory that means the pork chop should be cooked at that point. Emphasis on theory. I know this is probably the least productive way of doing this, but I am going to use this axe to harvest some of these so that we have more fuel, so that we can keep going through the night. I don't even have a way of knowing how far through the night we... Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're more than halfway, which is really good news. Yeah, we're going to try to cook another pork chop. So that's just at the 4-minute mark. Means we have another minute with that sawdust. Ugh, this is gonna... Oh boy. We're not looking so good now. Here I was all excited about how far along we were, and now we're getting kind of to the wire. Mostly, I think, because of the gloom. Okay. There's another minute. So it looked like it did not reset the time on the cooking for that pork chop. I wasn't exactly keeping track, but that's good news. I'm hoping that this will give me dust. The same amount as before. Excellent. I am okay with this being a dirt floor as long as it extends my time of having light. Because light is good. It's very good. I do not want to have another cycle of gloom. No, thank you. So, after this night is over, I will patch this all together and turn it into episode 12. It's certainly not as patchy as I thought it might be. I was kind of suspecting hours of game time in order to get back to where I was, having to start in a new area and everything. But it looks like the flower child, the benevolent god that is Flower Child, and his hardcore spawn shenanigans bathed us in whatever. We lucked out and got back to our original spawn. I was gonna make that all elegant and stuff, and I just couldn't think. Okay, where is this spider that I can hear? Because this puppy is begging for a killing so we can get a string. Because I would love me some spider string right now. But I have no idea where he is. There's an Enderman. We definitely don't want to make him mad. We do, however, also want this meat to cook. And now, the final minute. As far as food goes, I think we're okay. There's some spiders I can go after. I think I will let this finish cooking on its own. Spend my energy going to try to nab those spiders. Or that one. That'll do too. Alright, so we have the quick and easy string right here, which will get us another axe, which will get us more wood. It's good stuff. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's get that axe. Oops, did it backwards. 2 of those, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh, I'm so tempted to just, like, make that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Make a little bridge. Chop this bad boy down. I think we're gonna try to keep that fire going so that we can keep some food cooking. Alright. Okay, so that was the minute mark. Got 2, 3. Got a little bit more we need to go after. This is so much less rewarding. Definitely less efficient. Okay. Alright. So we gotta wait here for another little bit. Yeah, so our next goal is some more string, some more food, some wood, then we can survive another night, and then I think the following day after that we'll be looking for surface coal. But as it stands, I'm going to cut here. I know it's not quite morning, but I wanted to finish that out. So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in episode 13. Adios.